Today you have to discuss the new chapter, that is current electricity. From this chapter, you should be knowing that what is the electric current. The word comes here, electric current. The flow of electric charges constitute electric current. Whenever the charges they will be moving in a uniform direction across any cross section of the conductor, that it constitute the electric current. And if you think, in the previous chapter already you have discussed about the charges, and the charges which will be produced on a body, and that charges do not move, that is the statical electricity. And here the case is the charges will be moving in a single direction through a conductor, that it gives rise to current electricity. In current electricity, the charges that should be moving in a single direction. And from that you must be knowing that what are the charge carriers. The electrons are the charge carriers in solid, and ions are the charge carriers in liquid. Here the electrons are the charge carrier. Whenever they will move through the conductor, it constitutes the current, and that current is called the electronic current. And opposite to that of the electrons, the current which will be obtained is called the conventional current. Electrons are moving in one direction, and the conventional current will be opposite to that of the electronic current. Or we can tell the conventional current is the current in the direction of the flow of positive charges. Here, what is the strength of the electric current? You should be knowing about what is the strength of the electric current. How much amount of electric current is produced? That is the strength of the electric current. The current strength in a conductor is defined as the rate of flow of charges across any cross section of the conductor. It is the rate of flow of charges across any cross section of the conductor. How much amount of charges are crossing the cross section of conductor per unit time is considered as the current strength. If q amount of charge flows across any cross section in t time, if q amount of charge flows across any cross section in t time, then current strength I equal to average current strength. Average current I equal to q upon t. Q upon t. The charge q is nothing but the flow of electrons. Due to the flow of electrons, that is N into E upon t. That is the current strength. And if the flow is non-uniform, so what you are doing in case of the non-uniform, we have to consider the instantaneous current. At a particular instant of time, what will be the current? That is the instantaneous current. And that instantaneous current I equal to limit of delta t tends to 0, delta q upon delta t, that is equal to dq upon dt. Whenever the non-uniform motion, non-uniform flow, we can consider the instantaneous current I equal to dq by dt. So from here it is clear that the current is q by t. You can use the q by t or dq by t in case of the non-uniform flow of current. And what are the types of current? What type of currents we find it? The number one is the steady current, steady direct current, steady direct current. What is that steady direct current? If you draw the graph in between the current versus time, the steady direct current means its magnitude and direction doesn't change, remains same. So graph must be a straight line like that. Time is increasing, the time current will be the same in magnitude and direction also will be the same. This type of current is called the steady direct current. Another is the variable direct current. Variable direct current means what type of variable direct current? This is the I versus T. A variable direct current means its magnitude will be changed, but direction doesn't change. Magnitude will be changed, but direction doesn't change. This is the variable direct current. This is the variable direct current. Another is the what is alternating current. This type of current, whatever you get it, whose magnitude and direction both are changed. Magnitude and direction both are changed. These are the alternating current. Alternating current is like that. You can plot the graph. The alternating current, its magnitude and direction changes. In this case, magnitude is gradually increasing, again it is falling down, and again it is changing the direction. So both magnitude, direction both changed. Here the case, magnitude, direction remains same, And this type of steady direct current we get it from the cell. And this is of variable direct current, we get it from the DC generator. We get variable direct current from DC generator, and that is the alternating current. You get it whatever you are using in your home, that is the alternating current that you get it from the AC generator. So these are the different types of current. Overall we can tell the current means the charges that should be flowing in a single direction. So that type of flow, whatever you are obtaining, that is called the electric current. And if you come for the unit, so what will be the unit of current? The unit of current is ampere. Ampere, I equal to Q upon T. So we can get it as the ampere. 1 ampere equal to 1 coulomb by 1 second. 1 ampere equal to 1 coulomb per 1 second. 1 coulomb by 1 second. So what is the definition of 1 ampere? The current flowing through the conductor is said to be 1 ampere. If you think that the current is set up in a conductor by 1 ampere, if 1 coulomb charge crosses across any cross section of a conductor in 1 second. If 1 coulomb charge crosses across any conductor in 1 second, that is the 1 ampere, that is equal to 1 coulomb per 1 second. This is all about your current, electric current, whichever is set up in the conductor. Thank you.